Hey guys, what's up? Excoundrel here. Welcome to my scoundrels. That's you guys. You're the scoundrels. Thank you for joining me on this wild journey of pre-update autochess, because we are still waiting for the update for the dragons, because that will make the game very much exciting again. For the moment, it's the same builds as normal. If you like the same builds as normal, if you like iced tea, if you like roasted peas, if you like water bottles, give me a like on the video. If you like everything, give me a like on the video. And if you dislike everything, make sure you give me a like on the video. I'm gonna have to take the double red axe chief here, Chief. I'm only joking, you don't have to like the video if you don't want to. But a like and a comment definitely goes a long way to helping out this video in general and helping out my channel massively. And if you want to subscribe, please feel free to do so. You don't have to, you can just enjoy whatever the hell this is, subscription free. But if you want to subscribe, that would be massively impactful for my channel as well. So thank you very much if you do already, and if you are considering doing so, thank you so much also.
If we win that.
I haven't really played a good warrior build in quite some time, and I'd really like to, but I am being given absolute rubbish. However, what I will say is that assassins are really good right now. The only problem with me thinking about assassins with just a pure abyssal crawler is usually it's good to have like a 2-star soulbreaker. They're also pretty bad against Glacier Knight, and I'm seeing a lot of Glacier Knight players. There isn't much that is really good against Glacier Knight, to be honest with you. Warriors, like 9 warriors is good, but again, I haven't really got exactly the best 9 warrior start in the world. This is, so I've kind of given up all fizzy drinks. This is an iced tea that definitely has a lot of sugar in it, but I haven't really eaten that badly in quite some time. In fact, my snack, so instead of snacking on kind of unhealthy stuff, because I'm now diagnosed celiac, and also I'm trying to be vegetarian, my snack is now these. Don't know if you can see what these are. I'll give you 10 Excoundrel points if you can figure out what these are. I'll give you a hint. They're kind of crunchy. Oh.
Do you want to build
some assembly required?
We'll see. I have a feeling that we're not going to beat this guy. What's the cooldown there? 6 seconds now? Oh, we stopped him from doing it, but we're not actually doing any damage. That's the main issue here. I have had a pretty bad stretch of luck over the last couple of days, if I'm honest with you. I haven't really been able to get many good builds on the go. Right. Water Spirit and another Abyssal Cooler. Well, okay. Right. So this is pretty good. This guy's pretty good. Let's just go for a mismatch of stuff. This is just what I call the stuff build. Now the question is, I take that, right? I actually do really kind of want the swordsman.
Before I come down here, it never snowed.
Swordsman's a great unit. I should consider it. Do you know what? Let's get rid of Winter Carrot Terran because he's a bad unit. Winter Carrot Terran is bad. We're definitely not winning this anyway, so... Right. We've got a swordsman. It's always nice. Can we pick up assassins? No, we can just pick up an Ogre Mage. Sell off him, sell off him. Buy him in, I guess, because that gives me warriors. I think it's probably better to just have him in. Get rid of Cave Clan, get rid of that guy. I want to keep the Abyssal Crawlers because... obviously assassins are really good right now. We'll see what we get. No one else, I mean, this guy may be going assassins. No one else really looks like they're going assassins, though. Wow, these guys are absolutely screwing me real hard. I have been a little bit unlucky this early game, though, I'll be honest with you. I don't think loose streaking is that good right now, because it's so easy to accelerate the game that you have much less HP to play with than you used to. Okay, yeah, we're 100% going assassins this game. I'm gonna sell him. I'm just gonna sell both of those. Gonna buy that. Buy that.
Friendship is magic.
Probably just gonna stick those guys on for the time being. Take off him. Put that over there. Cool. We are now an assassin gamer. This guy's also going assassins. But I've got a shadow crawler. And I also have the economy advantage, but not by much. Damn, we actually got an insane crit there. A little bit concerned we might lose our lose streak. We're 100% going to win this, aren't we? Yeah, we are. It's not even a shadow of a doubt. So that means I probably need to level up then, and I'm sticking on swordsman, I suppose. Still, 10 gold by round 7 is not too bad. I'm not going to be. That's really nice.
Listen and you can hear the sea.
As is that, and as is all of these unicorns, but I don't actually have. Right, well, we just won't level up this turn, basically. we won't level up this turn. There's too much value. Too much value. Okay, so we've definitely got at least one Dracula mask. Sorry, one frantic mask. The sad thing is that I have to give up another wooden club. But okay, so we've got one frantic mask and we've got a magic crystal for later on. Come on, get some good crits. She is actually getting some decent crits. Did she do her job? No, because this guy's got a Fallen Witcher, and I just got absolutely slammed. Nice. So now we hope that we get a druid and we can make some fat cash. That's right, I said it. Fat cash. Because we've not got a lose streak anymore, so we need to make it up by selling all of these unicorns. So just give me a druid. So, when we work out the maths of this, if I were to sell these unicorns, I would make 1 extra gold this term. If I were to not sell these unicorns but find a druid, I would actually make 1 extra gold beyond that. However, then there is the cumulative knock-on effect of actually having 20 gold for the next 2 rounds, which I mean, and how close that's going to get me to 30 gold. I don't think I'll end up getting 30 gold if I get to 20 gold on the dot this turn. So I'm probably just going to keep where I am and hope that I find a druid, because it works out that I'll be slightly better off that way. I'm actually quite happy that we're going to see potentially lots of hunter players, because in general, hunters are really bad versus assassins. Cool. Right, let's get us a... Right, so how much I'm going to get this time? I'm going to get 7. I'm going to get 7, so that's going to get me to 30 gold exactly, so I might as well just hold on to them. I think I should probably take the frantic mask now, because there is a very real chance that I don't actually beat this, and that's why I want to give myself the best chance of beating this. So there's my level 2 red axe. Now we just need to get some good crits. That's a nice little taunt. Killed the small one. Red axe is still going. Okay, cool. Abyssal Crawler should do the job for me. Ring of Life. Wow, what a lovely item. Actually, we could keep this for a potential Axe of Fury. There's a magic crystal here as well as a wooden club. Alright. Alright. This, my friends, is what we call Justice. And we are going to sell him, and now we've got a Razor Claw. Nice. So Razor Claw is obviously a place where we want to be. Soul Breaker is also really nice, so we're going to take that. Razor Claw we want for our late game comp anyway, and he's just a good unit. Like, Razor Claw is just a good unit by himself, so I'm happy to take that. This guy looks like he's rolling pretty extensively. He's going for like what looks to be like a Divinity Assassin composition. Generally, I consider Divinity Assassin compositions worse than just normal Assassin compositions. Looks like we're not getting that many lucky crits, unfortunately, on our Assassins, so we're not going to get that much work done here. However, we're back on a loss streak, which is always really nice. Although I don't want to lose too much HP. Again, like I don't think personally lost streaking is particularly viable as a tactic in the current meta, because if you lose too much HP in the early game, like you really don't have much to play with in the late game, because people get to level 8 quicker, people get to level 9, people go to level 10. It's a much quicker pace game because of the experience changes, and therefore when you lose streak, you still take the same amount of damage, and you have much less time to get your composition into a good spot. Whereas you used to have way more time to kind of chill and get your composition into a good spot. You don't actually have that anymore. Yeah, I'm thinking about going for Axe of Fury this game because there looks to be like a lot of knights. Could you please just summon the bear? Thank you. Alright, well I'm not going to beat this knight player, it looks like. Definitely close. Can you get a crit? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least we continue the lost streak. Oh, I didn't want to take the, if you noticed, I didn't take the Whisper Seer because I was at 40 gold and I didn't want to break that threshold. So now I'm at 50 gold. I can start leveling up after this, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Assassins is like a weird balance between understanding when to level and understanding when to roll. Right now, because I lost streaked, I think the best thing for me to do is to get as much gold as possible and then level. I'm now going up against the the Divinity Assassin player, who I'm just gonna... I mean, to be honest with you, Desperate Doctor's just really good versus Assassins in general. But yeah, it looks... I mean, the problem with Divinity Assassins is if they've got a Lord of Sand and he just starts popping off, there's not really much you can do about it. And he's given it a magic crystal as well. That's really the main draw of Divinity Assassin.
Listen and you can hear the sea.
Alright, what I'm going to do is just going to stick a random Soul Breaker on. So we are definitely under the grate here. We are experiencing a turbulent early game. We need some level 2 stuff really quickly, to be honest with you. There isn't anyone playing mages this game for some reason. That is a sight. What is this obsession with people playing like Hunter Knights? Hunter Knights really aren't that good compared to a lot of the other Hunter builds out there. Right. So now we're at the wolf round. I am going to put all of this into experience. And then we're going to try, after that, rolling. So there is a Whisper Seer. I'm not going to use the Whisper Seer.
What to do.
So now we're at level 7. I think the best thing for us to do is stick in another Soul Breaker. This shouldn't be as bad as it seems because we are at level 7. But we are going to potentially struggle here, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Yeah, we can take that magic crystal. We can also take this wooden club. So if we just get this big... So we actually summoned the bear, which is really nice. Like, first of all, summoning the bear in this instance buys us a lot of time to take down the big boy. Taking down the big boy is one of our main things. That is brilliant. Dracula Mask now gives me the chance to take this wooden club. We're going to combine into a second Frantic Mask. A double Frantic Mask, level 2 Shadow Crawler will absolutely carry me mid-game massively. And so we should now get through this with relative ease. Cool.
Victory always comes
Another
at
magic
price.
crystal, but actually more importantly a fish fork. So, looks like we have got this, which I'm going to rank up. Actually going to take the Strange Egg and immediately level up my Razor Claw. Going to sell her, I'm going to take him off and put another level 2 Abyssal Crawler on. Now I'm going to roll a little bit. Shining Assassin, absolutely perfect. Like, this could not be any more perfect. That's such a brilliant addition to my lineup. And now we are going to relax a little bit. I'm going to decide between Fish Fork and the other magic crystal later on, simply because Shining Assassin with a magic crystal is actually really good. So we're going to start rolling a little bit now, and we do want to get to level 8. Now, there is that line of thought that we should be getting to level 8 before we consider rolling too much, but we we really need to find Shadow Crawler 2, and one of the things about Assassins is understanding when you should and shouldn't roll. Shining Assassin 2 is such a major... Shadow Crawler 2 is such a major upgrade for me that I definitely need to roll. These guys aren't really doing any damage. We're not really critting that much. Level 8 gives us access to the 6 Assassins. So I'm going to take Venom for the time being. It's another Abyssal Crawler. That's a Lord of Sand. That's actually really important. I'm going to say goodbye to him.
And irritating.
We could actually get 6 Assassins on the field right here, right? Yeah, we can. Okay. So that's 6 Assassins. It's another Shadow Crawler. And importantly, that is also a Warpwood Sage, which means we should probably think about going to level 8, just because we've got the stuff that we need to make this work, and then we need to start rolling for our 2 costs. Cool, we did okay there. We've almost got a level 3 Abyssal Crawler, which is really good, but actually in general we're in a pretty good spot.
After parties at my place.
I thought it'd be worse than it was, but we're actually doing okay. So that's an Abyssal Crawler. That's an egg. That's a Lord of Sand. I'm actually just going to use the egg on the Abyssal Crawler straight away, mainly to free up bench space. If I'm honest with you, it's purely to free up bench space. We really needed some bench space. These guys are all potential upgrades, so we need to keep them chilling over here. But yeah, I would usually save the egg, mainly for Shining Assassin or trying to go for a 3-star Shadow Crawler, but we really did need the bench space, and getting a 3-star Abyssal Crawler actually could carry us by itself for a bit. It's got 242 attack, has been silenced, but it's just such a strong unit right now in my 6 Assassin comp that I'm not too worried. So I don't actually have to worry too much about rolling heavily at this point in time because we've got a 3-star Abyssal Crawler.
At least you get to watch me win.
That's a really nice upgrade for us. And now, I think over the next few rounds, I'm going to mostly invest in trying to get to level 8 and bringing on the Warpwood Sage, because it gives me the 3 feathered bonus for both my Shadow Crawler and my Shining Assassin. Have a look at the other Assassin player. He is level 7, but he doesn't have the same economy, or anywhere near the same economy that I've got. So I feel pretty confident that we can accelerate our finding process and actually get the stuff that we need. I actually don't like Divinity Assassin as much as just regular, old, normal Assassin. If I'm honest with you. These guys are all potential 2-star upgrades. This isn't my next 3-star priority, but often you end up finding things at your 2 costs. Okay, my poor... Wait, what happened to my Abyssal Crawler? Did my Abyssal Crawler just die? Did he just die that quickly? What on earth just happened to my Abyssal Crawler? Like, I have a 3-star Abyssal Crawler, and he apparently just evaporated off the planet. Apparently. Okay, that is really good. I'm not gonna level up. Screw it. I am gonna level up. I am gonna level up for this, just in case. I don't expect to lose here, but obviously it's important to stay vigilant. Now I just need to focus on getting the rest of my lineup to... This guy to 3-star. I would love to get him to 3-star, but obviously he's a bit more difficult to do that with. But yeah, definitely focus on getting my Warpwood Sage to 3-star, and then everything else on this lineup to 2-star. Then this guy 3-star and this guy 3-star, and then whoever else, probably Water Spirit, and then as a last chance saloon, I'll be going for my the Lord of Sand. So what have we found here? It's another Dracula mask and another Magica crystal. I don't think it's likely that I'm going to get myself... Let's have a look at this. Okay, that's really nice. Thank you. It's a unicorn as well. That's also really nice, as is another Razor Claw. That's fantastic. So, one more Razor Claw, and we're going to find ourselves in 3-star Razor Claw territory. I am just thinking about the best things to take here. So we're taking this Magica crystal. And I think we take this Fish Fork. And I actually think we take this Magica crystal. So I'm going to take this one for him. I take this Fish Fork for her. So I'm going to save these 2 things together. Not for a Refresher Rod, but for an Axe of Fury, because that's going to give me a win condition versus the Night players. Night players are really hard to deal with, so this gives me a win condition versus them. Right, so Green 9-0 has rolled down to 12. He's not that much stronger than me, I would say. Imagine if I get a 3-star Razor Claw before I get a 3-star Warpwood Sage. Am I still, like, locked in some sort of battle here? Okay, I won that one. Alright. Okay, it's another...
You can't get caught if
so
you
that's
leave no
obviously working on my 3-star. Fantastic. Ah. That is absolutely perfect. I've got a 3-star Razor Claw before I even get a 2-star Warpwood Sage. It's another Shining Assassin. Not going to take the Whisper Seer, but I will take the Shining Assassin because obviously a 2-star Shining Assassin is amazing. I don't want to roll down too far here because I actually feel like I'm in a good spot. So something else that I could have done with my Magic Crystal in this particular game was obviously try and go for a Refresher Orb on my Razor Claw, which would give me another really big frontline. But I actually feel like having the potential of an Axe of Fury at around 25 or 30 gives me a good out versus some of the Knight players. And in general, it's just a great item. It's just a great item for... I'm actually going to roll a little bit. No, that's not what I was looking for. Don't really want that, but we'll have a look. I'll roll down to 30 here. Just because I really wanted that. That's what I really wanted here. So these guys are 3-star opportunities. These guys are 2-star. Roll down to 30. X from Malaysia. Hi guys. Nice game. Hi. So again, I would really actually appreciate getting... this guy's actually got the full... Goblin now. So it's basically up to... Nice, that's actually really good. That's another potential legendary item. Should be able to win this out. He's out now. Okay, so I beat the Goblin guy. It's another Warpwood Sage.
Will always protect us.
So that's insanely
my enemies
good.
Tremble. My creed is to assassinate.
Oh, that was a... I missed the unicorn there. I'm going to roll on to 20. I don't really want to roll any further than that. I'm not in like a desperate situation where I have to roll that far. I'm going to keep hold of these for the time being. I've just got a random 1-star Water Spirit chilling, which is a bit annoying. I also just saw that a guy with a load of Soul Breakers got killed, so I was thinking maybe there was an opportunity for me there. But it doesn't look like there is. The other... Who's the other assassin player? This guy? He's got a 3-star God of War. He's actually also rolled down pretty extensively. Cool.
I can show you a
Sweetie. I wonder if this guy's running He lost to him. I'm wondering if this guy's running there's no way that any of these guys could play Ghost Prophet with the Axe of Fury just yet anyway. Alright.
I'll make them vanish.
It's a unicorn there. It's a unicorn there. We just want a Warpwood Sage. Cool, it looks like I'm going for a 3-star Lord of Sound. There we go. Sweet. That's our front line. Now, we still have a 2-star Water Spirit, of course. Which obviously is a bit of a nuisance. 2-star Water Spirit is not ideal. However, we are frontline-wise pretty set. We're just looking for more of our... I need to have a look at how many... He's got 2 Shadow Crawlers. He's also got a couple of those other ones. There we go. That is exactly what I was after. That is a really fantastic item for my Shadow Crawler. I'm going to give it to her. That's a lot of damage. If I get her to 3-star, I'm in a really excellent position. Perfect. Now, we are basically at as many 2-stars as we can physically get. There are 2 ways to play Assassins from this point forward. The main goal is 3-starring your Assassins, never going to level 9 unless you have a specific tech unit that you want to get in. That tech unit can be things like Dark Spirit. But I don't really need Dark Spirit because I've got Axe of Fury. The other thing is to build up an economy and then try and roll at 50 as much as you can. You've got to assess your strength. One of the biggest sort of, I think... Or one of the hardest things I think for Assassins to do is to like assess their relative strength. I'm trying to assess my relative strength here with the fact that I've got an Axe of Fury on my
At least you get to watch me win.
I'll be able to see when I face the other Assassin player how well I'm doing. Really well. Okay, so I beat the other Assassin player pretty easily. I feel pretty confident that I can build my economy up and roll with it. It's basically the way I'm looking at this right now. Build my economy up and roll with it. If I get a Wraith Shard and go for a Mjolnir, we are in a super strong spot. So yeah, I'm going to build my economy up. I'm going to try and roll it around 50 for some more Shadow Crawlers. My main aim this game is to get a Shadow Crawler 3. Could end up with a Lord of Sand 3 pretty soon. One of the other benefits of Lord of Sand is the fact that I'm taking them away from this guy, who doesn't even have a level 2 Lord of Sand, and this guy is one of the most, Lord of Sand is one of the most important units for Divinity Assassin. He actually found one though. I'm not so. I mean, I'm obviously competing with this guy for Shadow Crawlers, so I mean, there's a risk here, but I think we should be okay. Damn, we're doing so much damage with that Axe of Fury. It's actually insane how much damage we're doing. Actually ridiculous.
At least you get to watch me win.
So this is Hunter Glacier, Glacier Knight. I feel like I beat the majority of this lobby with the Axe of Fury. So I'm going to take the Soulbreaker. I don't actually expect to get Soulbreaker to 3. Well, I don't know. Is there a lot of Goblin players here? That looks like there's a lot of Goblin players. How many Soulbreakers is he sitting on? He's sitting on... Yeah, okay, he's almost got all the Soulbreakers. I don't think I'm going to be able to roll for Soulbreaker until this guy's out of the game. A lot of Goblin players in this lobby. 2, 1... Russian power, okay. So yeah, this is where the Axe of Fury really comes into its own. I mean, you just chomp through knights. This is the way that assassins beat knights, and this is one of the powerful things about assassins, is that you can actually itemize for whatever build that you like, whatever person that you're facing. There is an item that you can give to someone that's going to help you get through that. Axe of Fury is such an overpowered item on Shadowcrawler. It is absolutely ridiculous the kind of damage you can do. Just get through resistances. It beats warriors. It beats knights. It is such a good item for Shadowcrawler in general. Just like you said, just like that, we're back up to 50 gold, which is insane. If we can knock out this guy, and if this guy gets knocked out, then I feel pretty confident with doing well in this lobby, but I've got to get back up to 40 gold and start rolling around it. I don't think I don't need to go to level 9. I need to get a 3-star Shadowcrawler. I'm looking at this guy. He's actually got almost 3-star Shadowcrawler. He's been very lucky with the Shadowcrawlers that he's got, because he has been rolling at 0 for quite some time. So I'm just gonna have to hope he gets knocked out. If he gets a 3-star Shadowcrawler, then there is very little chance of me actually doing well here, I think. Come on. Okay, right. I actually think this is the first one we're going to lose for a while. He has got a very powerful comp. So I'm actually going to lose this one. This is going to ruin my streak, unfortunately. Unless I just get some insane crits, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Best case scenario for me is a draw. Nope. There we go. Into Thunder Heights. So, the worst case scenario for me right now is he gets himself a Shadowcrawler 3. I could do with a Claw Wand on my Shadowcrawler, if I'm completely honest with you. But we can roll it down. We can absolutely roll this down on the next turn and just see what we get. Do I feel confident enough that I don't need to do that? That's the question. I think I probably should consider rolling it down. Wooden Club, Ghost Blade. Oh my freaking goodness. That is absolute. I'm actually gonna spread the love a little bit here.
The enemy is no more than a mirage.
I'm actually going to spread the love a little bit here, because that is actually just ridiculous. So I'm actually going to roll.
Water always wears you down.
Not doing particularly lucky here.
For my signal and play it by wait for my. Water always wears you down.
Actually doing really bad on the luck front right now.
Nightshade. Aren't they just the cute strangler vines and deadly night?
One Shadowcrawler from that entire.
No witnesses.
Right, and didn't even get a 3-star. So I rolled like 40 gold away. Didn't get very much for it at all. That is, that's disappointing.
After parties at my place. If we win, that is.
How's he doing? Got beaten? Okay.
Strangler vines and deadly night.
What's
Okay,
that
that's
behind
good.
you? It's me.
That's really good.
What's that behind you? It's me.
Still not actually getting close to freeing up some slots on my bench though. I expected to do much better in the roll down there, unfortunately. I'm hoping it's just going to have to be when he dies that I that I actually pick up the shadow crawlers that I need. If I actually get, and I'm a little bit unfortunate to face this guy again. If I actually get to where I need to be with my come on, crit. Yeah, okay. So actually, some of the upgrades that I just got were really, really powerful for me. Cool. Beat him.
After
How am I doing
parties
versus
at
him?
my place.
He beat me?
If we win, that is.
No, no, no. Okay, we won. Sweet. Okay, that's actually really nice. Kind of tempted to give it to her. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna give up on the kind of him
Have you seen
front,
Doc at 4 o'clock?
but that's okay because we don't really care that much about him. Okay. Right. So this is a Glacier Knight player, but again, I feel like we should be okay with the amount of damage that we. I mean, actually, unfortunately, here we're going to lose our Shadow Crawler, which is actually pretty bad. Not even pretty bad, really bad. Losing our Shadow Crawler is insanely bad. Just have to hope that my Abyssal Crawler can kind of chomp through, which looks like he will be able to.
At least you get to watch me win.
So Lord of Sand. I'm actually going to take it.
Them vanish in the sandstorm.
He's got a 3-star Shadow Crawler now. So we are in a bit of an awkward spot. We are 2 Shadow Crawlers away, but we have no gold to work with. I have to hope that he gets knocked out, but it's unlikely that he's going to get knocked out by anybody with a 3-star Shadow Crawler. That's why I gave this to her, because I just wanted to make her a bit beefier. He's got a 3-star Wind Ranger, which is just ridiculous. Okay, for somehow I'm just getting absolutely battered here. Because he beat me with the 3-star. This is the problem. Once the 3-star Shadow Crawlers come out, there is actually very little you can do about it. 3-star Shadow Crawler makes your build so insanely good. This guy with a 3-star Wind Ranger, this build is it's Glacier Agursis Hunter. I do see the theory behind it. I genuinely see the theory behind Glacier Agursis Hunter, but it's such a hard build to make work realistically. And you're just getting beaten by a Glacier Knight player. So much true damage because of the amount of damage that my Shadow Crawler's got. Imagine if she was 3-star. That's a Kira
At least you get to
Axe
watch me win.
and a Mysterial Staff. So yes. Ah, that's nice. I'll give that to him to make his health a bit better. Okay, that's not what I'm after. None of these things are what I'm after. None of that. I mean, I would have taken a Lord of Sand. I'd have taken, obviously, Shadow Crawlers at this point. We're a little bit unlucky because someone's already got a 3-star Shadow Crawler, so it's going to make it much harder for me to get mine. We're basically playing a bit of a gambling game. So we're against him. We were against the guy with the 3-star Shadow Crawler. Now it basically comes down to how, like, if my Shadow Crawler gets away with it, which doesn't look like, because he's got a Venom, doesn't look like it's going to be the case. And I don't think I'm going to survive. Wait a second, I made it through. I made it through to 3rd. The other guy died just before me, and I made it through to 3rd. Little bit unfortunate this game, actually. Little bit unfortunate. If I'd got a 3-star Shadow Crawler, I think we could have won that game very easily. We just unfortunately didn't hit the 3-star Shadow Crawler before him, which is weird because I rolled down from 50 to 10 and got freaking nothing. Which I would say is I was probably just very unlucky in that case. But getting third there, I'm a little bit annoyed at third because I feel like we should have got better. I felt like we should have got better for sure. We had a really good stacked Shadow Crawler. We just needed to get through at third. And I think that you're actually seeing, well, Glacier Knight won. A Glacier Hunter build with a 3-star Wind Ranger came second, even though I think he probably would have lost if I had a 3-star Shadow Crawler. And unfortunately, just the guy that was playing Divinity Assassins got 3-star Shadow Crawler before me, even though he was like rolling at 0 the entire game. So he just got luckier than I did. That's just how it goes. Hey, you know what? I'll take third. I will take third. Third is still technically a win. It's not first, obviously, but third is technically what we consider a win. Even top 4 is technically considered a win, but most people call top 3 a win.